What's up, everyone? So I know I'm pouring tea while I'm talking, but I know it's been a minute since I've been on here. I've kind of been on like a music detox sort of a thing. I haven't even picked up a guitar in like 2 months, 2.5 months. I haven't listened to anything. So this is me coming back, and we're starting with Lady Gaga, Abracadabra. I've heard amazing things about this, and I'm really excited about it. So that being said, we're going to jump in. Also, I will be doing the album. The brand new album. What does it come out like next Friday, I think? Yeah, of course. Of course, naturally. I sit down, I haven't done this in forever, and I get a call the second I do. Anyways, so I am going to be doing the album. I think it comes out like next Friday or something, but I can't guarantee that it's going to end up here on YouTube just because it's different than it used to be. You know, I don't like cutting up my album reactions. It just ruins everything. It ruins the whole feel. So if you want to check it out, it will be on Patreon. I'm going to try and get it up here on YouTube, but again, no guarantees. If I have to, I'll cut it up and put it on here. But again, I hate doing that. Also, Art Pop Part 1, is finally up on Patreon as well, and so is Chromatic Ball. What? I can't even talk today, man. What is going on with me? Yeah, all of the albums are on Patreon. All of the blocked ones are on Patreon. Go check them out if you want to help support the channel. It means a lot and keeps me alive. So that being said, Lady Gaga, Abracadabra. Oh.
The category is dance or die.
So she's back like American Horror Story Gaga, which I'm not going to lie, hot take. Hotel is in my top 3. It's mostly because of her. I love the whole feel, the Hotel California thing, and then like also Matt Bomer is an absolute badass. So I don't know. I just like that season. So we're going like 80s dance, like, I mean, flash dance, like full montage kind of a thing here. It's almost like if you took Dua Lipa and just sped it up, which makes me think if it's going to be dancey like this, it's probably going to open up a little bit, and then you're going to sort of bring everything back in and either hit it hard, or you're going to just bring it down to like nothing, like a drop, you know?
Keep your mind on the distance when the devil turns around.
There it is. Okay, you're getting the build. This is beautiful. Okay. This is awesome. This is such a great example of how to put music together and why you like what you hear when you hear this stuff. Like, I mean, you might not even realize it. In fact, you probably don't, because subconsciously this is playing at a different level. I really just need to turn this thing off before I forget what I'm talking about. Subconsciously it's playing at a different level. So like you hear how the melody is kind of doing this little like downward sort of spiral here before you end up in this super nice, like I said, open kind of area. And then that just gets you ready for what's about to happen. And honestly, one of the things that I always love telling people, and when people try it, and it kind of starts to make a difference in the way that you listen to music. But I stop at these sections, and I stop right before them for a reason. It's because what I want you to do is pay attention to how you feel. Like, what do you want to happen musically? Like, where do you feel like this is going to go? And it's going to do like one of two things. One, it's either going to give you that satisfaction and go where you're, hours and hours and hours of subconscious listening have, kind of just pushed you into wanting, or it's going to do something so wildly different that your brain's going to go, oh, that's cool. And here she kind of follows the mold, but it's so perfectly done. And I love that. There's nothing wrong with the mold. And there you've got that rising synth, so it just increases the amount of just like fight or flight, like almost you just become more tense because of it. And so you're craving that opening again. Also, lyrically and just visually, what I'm getting from this. Actually, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say anything until we get through the second verse. Such a little badass, I swear. I love her.
Choose the road on the west side as the dust flies. Watch it burn. Don't waste time on feeling.
Notice the layering too. So you bring out all of those lows and then you just start to kind of bring them in just every 4 bars, you know? That way it just always feels like everything is moving. You can't stop dancing to it because of that.
Use your passion, no return. Hold me in your heart tonight in the magic of the dark moonlight. Save me from this empty fight. In the game of life, like a poem said by a lady in red.
All right, I think I got it. So it's either an internal struggle, like her versus her demon. You have the light, you have the dark, you know, and like, which is the person that you have to be. And actually, it ends up being sort of a balance of those two things. Otherwise, it's an external force that she's up against, you know. I'm not getting into music industry politics. You never know. I mean, that generally has a lot to do with, you know, things like this. I could talk for hours about that, but I'm not going to. But yeah, it's either that. I honestly, I think it might be the internal struggle. Yeah, it feels more like the internal struggle. And here it almost looks like she's weakened this one with her dancing.
Hear the last few words of your life with a haunting dance.
Yeah.
Now you're both in a trance. It's time to cast your spell on the night. Abracadabra, amor una na. Abracadabra, orta ugaga.
So sick.
Abracadabra, abra una na. In her tongue she said, "Death or love tonight."
Oh, I love the shift. Oh, and notice again the lift here. Like when it goes to the all white, there's actually a you know, an auditory lift in the music, so it makes you feel more comfortable. Like this is the side. And honestly, do you know what this even more so feels like to me and looks like to me? It's almost like her and her fans versus her own demons. Like that's such a cool image or just visual. I love that if that's the case. So haunting. I know I paused a lot. I haven't done this in a while. I'm sorry. Okay, but the little side chaining there is so beautiful on her vocal, which side chaining, if you don't know what it is, it's like essentially if you have a kick drum and imagine it like this. You have a kick drum and you tie it to the vocal. So every single time that kick drum hits, depending on how hard you have that compression going, the vocal dips out. So it's like which is taking the stage. And when you do it hard enough, you end up with this pump. So listen to the ahs. Yeah. It's a war cry. I love her. I love how she's able to take This is a true artist because she's able to take these things, like, I mean, just internal struggles, whatever she's dealing with, and put them into such a unique visual that really it gets it across, but it's also like it's like a painting on the wall in the damn Louvre. You know what I mean? Like, it's so cool and it's so obscure in any other context. But when you start to understand it, it makes sense. It's you could watch it 20 times and probably come out with different with different conclusions. I love it. Absolutely love it. I'm stoked for the album. Again, I can't guarantee that I'm going to be able to put it on YouTube. I'm going to try, but it will be on Patreon 100%, along with all of the other Blocked albums that I finally just got up on there. So if you want to check it out, link is down in the description. Help me survive. Keep me from getting a real job, please. That would be amazing. I'm also doing a bunch of other crazy stuff, which you guys will see on there too if you go on there. But send me a message if you do, all the fun stuff. But anyways, I love this. Let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know if I'm just way off with everything that I'm saying, or if you agree, or whatever, down in the comments. And until next time, I will catch you all later.